Welcome back, everyone. Hope you stayed nimble today, because markets gave us another intriguing session and an even more intriguing close. Stocks ripped higher in the morning but faded by the close, leaving some concerning reversal signals right where major resistance sits. With core inflation data dropping tomorrow and several red folder events still ahead this week, things can get very interesting from here. We're going to break this all down and get into what we're seeing, but real quick before we do, if you're new here, welcome to today's stock market summary. And please note that none of this is buying or selling advice. We're just calling what we see happening in the charts as things develop.
And looking at the charts today, on paper, they really barely moved.
Yeah, the SPY slipped, 0.16%?
Right, and the DIA and QQQ finished essentially flat. The IWM dipped just 0.1%.
But it feels like there's a serious tug of war happening under the hood. What is the real story here?
Well, the real story is that morning fakeout. Bulls tried to push higher early on, especially in the NASDAQ, which rallied right into that fresh downward sloping resistance trendline we mentioned yesterday.
But the bears violently slapped them down at that exact level. It left behind what chart readers call a shooting star candlestick.
Okay, so for anyone not, totally steeped in technical analysis, what exactly is a shooting star telling us?
Just picture a candlestick with a very long wick on top. It shows us exactly where buyers pushed the price up, got completely exhausted, and sellers took over to just drive it right back down.
Got it.
We saw the same psychology in the Russell 2000, actually. Bulls tried to reclaim that former support line we warned you about last time, but by the closing bell, it acted like a brick wall of resistance.
I noticed some strange behavior beneath the surface, too. The U.S. dollar, the DXY, and utilities, XLU.
Yeah.
They're acting a bit strange today, given the broader market chop. What's the setup there?
The dollar is setting up for a bull pullback, which typically puts pressure on equities, and utilities are showing surprising strength.
Which is usually a defensive rotation, right?
Exactly. And if you look at individual stocks, you're seeing setups that require a lot of patience. Take Super Microcomputer, SMCI.
It's staying tightly compressed inside a symmetrical triangle, just building energy.
What about Starbucks, though? SBUX actually had a green day.
Yeah, SBUX had been knocking on a ceiling for weeks in an ascending triangle pattern. And today, it finally smashed through that resistance and extended its gains.
Wait, so if Starbucks is breaking out, does that mean momentum traders are just going to blind buy it tomorrow, or is that a trap?
That is exactly how emotional traders get their accounts blown up. They see the morning rip by the top and panic by the close. Disciplined traders lean on technical structure and strict risk management. You trade the chart, not your adrenaline.
That makes total sense. Hey, don't forget, if you've got a stock you're watching or a question about the markets, let us know in the comments. We want to know what you're tracking to make these videos more relevant if possible, and we'll do our best to talk about what we see in a future episode. And as always, drop a like if you appreciate these market summaries, and click subscribe too, so you can stay updated.
Speaking of things we're tracking, let's talk about the giant elephant in the room, tomorrow's inflation data.
Yeah, that anxiety is definitely impacting the broader economy. We did have existing home sales data today, right?
We did, but traders are clearly keeping their powder dry. Nobody wants to make a massive bet right before core inflation drops. If you're watching your 401k or holding tech stocks, tomorrow morning's print is the catalyst you really need to pay attention to.
I imagine that hesitation is spilling over into crypto too.
Yeah.
Bitcoin was up about 2.3% today, but couldn't really hold its highs.
Bitcoin pushed up intraday, but as mentioned yesterday, the broader crypto picture still feels somewhat heavy. Follow-through is everything right now.
And metals.
Metals are an entirely different story. Gold climbed 1.13%, bouncing aggressively off rising support, and silver added 2.34%, attracting some serious momentum.
It really feels like the entire market is just holding its breath.
It all comes down to tomorrow. Will that inflation data give the NASDAQ the momentum it needs to finally shatter that resistance trendline, or will the bears maintain their iron grip?
We'll just have to wait and see. Have a great rest of your day, everyone, and we'll catch you in tomorrow's market summary.